Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for May 2020. I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you today. And this is not intended to be any sort of type of reading. It can resonate in any area of your life, basically. It's going to be a general reading, which means it may or may not resonate with all of you, but if it does, all the better. And if you would like to add your energies to the channel by liking and subscribing, I would really appreciate it. So, let's see what's happening for Scorpio in May of 2020. Here we go. In your current position, you are working on something, Scorpio. What are you working on? We will find out. You're being crossed by waiting. So your challenge is that you're having to do some waiting to maybe finish the work that you started here. At your gut, you are trying to sneak out of a situation of sorts. This is a thief card. Scorpio. Sneaking out. In the past, there was celebration, there was reconciliation, there was happiness, there was joy with the Three of Cups. Reason to celebrate in the past. In your headspace, there's the Tower. I feel like since it's in the headspace, you're mentally breaking down here. This is the equivalent of a mental breakdown, Scorpio. So, in your future, there is a happy surprise with the Page of Cups. There's a message of love coming in that's going to possibly surprise you a little bit. It's going to bring you happiness, though. Yeah, in your subconscious, you are stressed out. A lot of, you got the Nine of Swords in your subconscious here, and that's just a lot of anxieties, mental crazy thoughts, keeping yourself up at night, not sleeping, just anything that goes with that. In your emotions, you want a victory, though. I don't know about what yet, but we will see. Your hopes and fears is the Single Lady card. It's like you kind of hope for it, but you also fear it as well. You also standing in one's own power, one's own independence, you know? You have a beautiful outcome, the Star. This is about ultimate wish fulfillment. It's a gift. You're being given a gift. So let's see. And I feel like you've been working toward it here too. You've been working on it, and now you're being given a gift. So let's see what you've been working on here. Okay. I think that you possibly saw this gift. You understood what something was. You awakened to something that initially probably caused you to feel stuck, and I guess this is in your current situation, so you're still stuck and it's giving you some anxieties. But you're being forced to make a judgment call on something that was presented to you. And I feel like you are currently trying to work on that judgment call. But right now you're waiting. Something's happening right now where you're waiting. You're kind of feeling lack. You're what's got you waiting is this sense of lack, this sense of being left out in the cold. Fast moving communication, not really thinking that through, just going and doing it anyway. This is like, that's the stinger. But still holding on to something. It's like you feel left out in the cold, you're fighting and being nasty, but still holding on to something. Let's see, at your root, you're trying to sneak away from something, get out of a situation. I feel like you're trying to sneak away from balancing out your energy, because you've got the Five of Wands, which is about drama, chaos, fighting, bickering, all the kind of stuff. The King of Cups is someone who, okay, never mind. Someone who knows their worth and has emotional stability. This is someone who is empathetic but also knows their worth and has decided to go within and remove themselves from a situation. But it kind of feels like a different way of moving out. We'll see. In the past, there was a reason to celebrate. There was a cup of love being offered, possibly from a fire sign, or just some person in their power, in their passions. And maybe it was an opportunity to move to calmer waters. I feel like you're offering your cup of love to this fire sign, and you wanted to move to calmer waters, and there was reconciliation in the past. But now in your headspace is the Tower. You're wanting something new, you're listening to your intuitions, and there's a lot of fast communication coming in. There's going to be fast communication coming in about this new beginning that I think that you've intuitively known about, and you know that this Tower moment is either coming or it has already happened, and so that's what you're thinking about, but now you're relying on your intuition about this new beginning. But I feel like you're just thinking about these messages. You don't actually have them yet. And I think that that's possibly what can surprise you here. Mm-hmm. I feel like something that has been refused gets a fresh start with your true love. Reconciliation was attempted in the past. Something had to blow up. And now what someone was unwilling to make a decision about and accept from the universe, whatever this offer was that they were unwilling to accept here because they needed to go through all of this to get there. Whatever is now coming together in truth. That's what's going to surprise you, is whatever wasn't working is now going to be coming together in truth and it is about your divine connection. In your subconscious right now, you're stressed out, but with the world that's hopefully ending soon. And now we're on to wish fulfillment. Let's cut. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of strength here to go toward this wish fulfillment, and that's probably why the anxieties are kicking in. But whatever that cycle you've been going round and around in, it's coming to an end, and a new cycle is beginning. This is the new world. Welcome. 2020 said, hello. This is new. Whatever came crumbling down, you're moving. You want a victory in your emotions. You want a victory with your twin. Possibly a Gemini. I've got the King of Swords and the Lovers here. You want balance, justice. You want acknowledgement. You want a victory. You want stability. You want truth. And you want balance. And you want a victory in that, because that's what you need and that's what you want. Your independence is what scares you and what you're hopeful for. You're just resting here with the Four of Swords, resting, healing, manifesting. But still there's an energy of kind of going back and forth that I feel needs to be worked out. Go from going back and forth into the Three of Pentacles and working on something, working together. Okay, so in your outcome you have the Star, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. It's exactly what I said earlier to you, Scorpio. Things are moving. So for your outcome, you've got the Star. This is about your ultimate wish fulfillment, about a gift that is being attempted to be given to you from the universe here. This is the Star. It's about truth and ultimate happiness and wish fulfillment. Queen of Swords. You've got the King of Swords down here in your emotions. This is possibly you now taking on the Queen of Swords energy of, again, moving forward in truth and clarity of mind after transformation. She's wearing the butterfly crown, and to me she's always about, yes, a hard, stern player, not player energy, but in the story, she's a hard, stern person who speaks her truth very clearly, but it's because she's gone through a transformation that she sees clearly. She sees clearly that she needs to walk away from something and take her cup towards balance. And the Chariot to me is about movement and moving toward your star. In order to move closer to your wish fulfillment, to bring in the energy of this happy surprise and reciprocity from something that wasn't moving, now is moving. Balance is coming in. And I think you're going to like it. I think it's hard right now because right now you're stressed out. But movement is happening. Clarity is happening. Transformation is happening. Truth is being exposed. But it's ultimately about this. And about this. About this. and about this. Yeah. This is great. It's beautiful. It's clear. You're getting your wish, Scorpio. So let's pull a card for guidance for this and see what the spirit guides have for Scorpio as they move through this intense time. And there's a lot of energy right now. One more for Scorpio. Oh, maybe not. What guidance do we have for Scorpio, May 2020? It's too many, I'm sorry. For Scorpio, May 2020. Spirit said this one. The Council. It's an 11. You're being divinely guided through this, and you are on an adventure with your twin. And I think you two, this is recognition here in the past. Been trying to move to calmer waters, but the Tower inevitably came in, mixing everything up. But what you can't see yet is things are coming together. Because that wish that had you stuck and making you make a judgment call, if you make the right judgment call, then that wish comes flying in. So make sure that you balance everything out for yourself here at the bottom. In your gut, you know which way to go. I'm going to read this card straight from the book. It's 11. It's the Council. You're being divinely guided. The Council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. Yeah. This waiting that you're doing here, you already know which way you're going. You've already made the judgment call, and you're just keeping yourself stuck for no reason. Take this chance and take this pentacle and move toward what you know is your truth. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I hope you guys have a great month, and I will see you next time. Bye.